So we will continue on with our speakers list, bearing in mind the question that ultimately at the end of this is, do you agree to retain or remove that phrase, international sanctions? I have non-government organization 205 from Russia seeking the floor. Floor is yours.
One? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. First of all, I would like to thank our colleagues from Kuwait for raising this issue, and for our colleague from Tunisia for asking for the explanation of the originator of this proposal. Just to mention about, well, just a case from the NGOs in Russia, the problem is not with the having no money. The problem is for the NGOs of transferring money to pay their dues under the sanctions. Just a couple of questions ago, we were discussing, say, the financial plan, the fundraising, and bringing in new members. You all saw at the very beginning that that Russia has the largest country, the largest territory in the world, and among the smallest number of members in the IUCN. Only 3. 2 of them are NGOs. We have quite a number of NGOs which would be ready to join IUCN, but knowing that only 2 strongest NGOs having good partners abroad were able to pay their dues within the current conditions, would not go for the IUCN just because they would not be able to find the way of how to pay their dues. So I'm just calling the members, and also bearing in mind one of the motions which is still under discussion about reconfirming the commitment of the Union to the global partnership and collaboration, to keep the possibility, no matter in which country there are certain circumstances which would make problems for the NGOs to be within the global union, just to consider it and to keep the opportunity for the environmental organizations under these conditions to ask the Council for the possibility to either waive or postpone payment of their dues. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is, and the speaker list is now closed, non-government organization 26194 from Ukraine.
Yes, dear colleagues, I want to tell that we support amendment to motion D. And we think that we have to exclude these words, international sanctions. Why? Because it means for us that we bypass the international law if we will leave this like with these words and international sanction, because international sanction exists to show country and every organization in the country that something wrong. And if we leave these words, it will look like we against the spirit of international legislation.
Thank you.
Are there any further comments or questions on this particular amendment? I see one request to speak from the floor from non-government member number 26194 from the Ukraine. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair. Dear IUCN members, dear conservation community, in my country, over the past 3 years, hundreds of thousands of men, women, and children have been killed. More than 9 million have lost their homes. The nature of our planet on the territory of my country is being destroyed every single day. Millions of hectares of forest have been burned, steppes destroyed, billions of marine organisms wiped out. All this is being done by our neighbor country, Russia, which is under international sanction. Several organizations claim they cannot pay membership fees amount to a few thousand francs. I have a question. Do you believe that avoiding international sanctions worth a few thousand francs is equivalent to millions of hectares of destroyed nature and billions of exterminated living beings, including us, humans? Do not undermine international law, please.
Thank you. Thank you for your statement. I have a request to speak from our state member number 723 from South